Russell Wilson and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Gardner Minshew and the Minnesota Vikings.
It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position,
my wife
just kills some
beautiful
momentum for your
Bengals.
team as you start a game.
Some cardiac cats.
This is Geis. And it early, how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Minshew throwing on third down. They're going for Jefferson downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Oh my God, man! You get more stuff, man. This game's trash, man.
He's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
You can't stop when the computer get a jump on. You know you can do it better, man.
Geis, they'll try to run it.
This is fake, man. This ain't fake as shit, man. Computer get a jump on, they catch it, man. You can never pick that shit, man.
With touchdown number 7 on the year, and the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
I don't get it, man.
There of just 4 plays.
Dislocated shoulder. Oh my God.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
I should have played 2K and look this one.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the
only
hell
no, we got a false start.
After last week's game.
What did he?
Anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
How the hell he just sacked me like that?
After the
This
sack,
is terrible.
he's still down on the field.
Man.
While the training staff takes a peek.
Man, this game fake. They must know I got a trait. This is some bullshit.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Wilson. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the shotgun, Wilson steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
God.
Breaks a tackle. That he will take this all the way past the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense
I'm up for upgrade. I gotta go for it. I go for the gusto.
Extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Complete, Jefferson the target.
Oh my God, man.
Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson.
He's breaking. Man, rewind, you go trade for whatchamacallit, man. Goddamn Jefferson, man. They bust my ass.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And inside probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Preston Smith on the tackle. A 1-yard pickup brings up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Wilson steps away. He may try and run for this.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Escaping the pressure right.
This nigga is terrible.
Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Oh, wow.
Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 39, Minshew. Smith catches left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down. Here's Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center of the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
And as we break it down on next-gen stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end, so they were on him in a hurry. So third and long, here's Minshew. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
17.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong?
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. Your right-handed
I don't want to talk.
throw it that far downfield.
I don't want to talk about it right now, man. I'm talking.
That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Don't talk to me though. Don't talk to me right now until we come back. It's just embarrassing right now, man.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Minshew completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Yeah, Burrow's suck anyway, but
Minshew, 1st and 10. And that's incomplete.
Giving up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
don't remind me.
again. Minshew looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Hell nah.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he
I'm
was
running
trying to
some of
take
the
that
mid
from
blitz. I ain't working like
good
it's
to
supposed to
great
be,
with
man.
that throw, trying to get one
I've been throwing
downfield.
picks.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So let's glance at a player's spotlight now with Russell Wilson. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a 1st down and much more
Vondell has
inside the
85.
20.
Man, how fast are you, Vondell? Ain't no way you're supposed to be catching up with my 96 speed running back. I mean, how fast? Still got 88 speed. Ain't no way he's supposed to be.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Nah, fuck it. I ain't
I tell
getting
you
me. I had
what,
96
when you
speed.
get a running
Ain't
back
supposed
who
to catch
can
me.
move like that in the open
I don't do
field,
that.
that's
Fuck my
something
damn
to
hand.
take advantage of, and they certainly did there. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Off a
And
snap.
they use that height on the outside to
Yeah,
get
we
the
was at 150 yards, I
See
think.
the evolution of the wide receivers? They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
Man, he overthrew. Like, he had Snowman open like so many times. I don't exactly do nuggets like he can't even find his run. Oh, well. To be honest, I'm supposed to be running the ball anyway, but everybody got a chance for upgrades. I have to go for it. I'm just trying to run the ball so the computer thinks I'm running down here from the
This will
play.
not be brought out. It's a touchback.
That blitz ain't working.
Here again comes Gardner Minshew. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Minshew sets to throw. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And that's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what?
Right, why is when he throws it, it makes me get to the side. I'm not asking him to go to the
A lot of
side.
trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call the West Coast offense?
That's why you traded him.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as
him.
continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball as having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game.
The kicker on for the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Goal-to-goal runs, when you create cross yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick, it heads straight out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Now we give to the first man through, and that's Johnson. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is fielded at the 7. And 8-yard return.
You think my DB's getting abused. That's what I understand.
The Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their So let's glance at a player spotlight now with Russell Wilson.
He's not wasting money. He better
look at some of his struggles with the 3 interceptions. He's got to be upset. On the other hand, they're still winning this game.
So how does he take care of the ball the rest of the game? That's what his teammates are interested in because
G. Allen looking like a piece of shooter.
You got to look over the defensive side, the kicking game. Those guys have made it work for him. Now his goal, not mess up anything else down the stretch.
Yeah, forget about those 3 picks. Move on. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And he puts it through.
You are commissioner.
Only spanning 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Out of the gun is Minshew. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, Parker, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe they'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Minshew. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Minshew. Open man is Myers. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 44 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
It'll be Minshew again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Daniels that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Geis. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Oh, so you did?
And that'll make this an 8-point game.
28. Vikings 20.
So they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and
you gotta see
after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And a give this time to the tailback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage with the bonus of the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead.
Hey, your boy ain't really been doing much for me either, but because I've been trying to get snow. I've been trying to get snow. I'm serious. I've been. It's not by choice. It's by choice though. Because I'm working on snow, man.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll set up a throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out.
You got to get to the
receivers,
faster,
make
man.
them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
What?
Comes back with 1 complete.
This nigga.
20, 10.
Hey, G, man, he stink. You want your son back, CJ? Give me Jair Alexander and a couple picks. You get G Allen, man.
And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
You'll take
Nothing too
it too?
crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
We could do a Jeezy for Jair deal in the offseason.
I mean, the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion.
We could do a Jeezy for Jair in the
Sometimes he just takes
offseason.
it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because
What you mean no,
everything was
CJ? You gonna tell me
executed well.
no?
Balls out of his hands
So we
quickly,
friends.
into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away
What's wrong with him?
following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20.
Comparing what your other young dude. My dude younger. He's 25. He's a young boy. He's 98 too. And he got X Factor.
Now the Cincinnati
Yeah,
offense ready to see what they can do
Factor.
here. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Wilson. And this is caught.
Welcome to the Superstar Club. Welcome to the Superstar Club, man.
Easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now the try here for the extra point.
You got somebody named Bonko? You playing against somebody named Bonko?
And the lead is up to 15 now. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends where the Bengals score.
Vikings 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They hit the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jonnu Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
42. Vikings.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
This nigga fast.
Gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants
Pacific is it's 7 Central in Texas.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Room here to run. The 20.
Take off your helmet and give me
He's
a kick.
across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And out of bounds there on the kick.
Automatic 1st down.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the Bengals grab it. Past the 20. And that might just submit it. Return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
Kicking team.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. This one brought in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Off play action, it's Minshew. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's
rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's fine. And ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't